What do we got? We got ourselves Team Red with Boomstar going up as more of that demonology goodness. We got Seawork in the back as Fire. We got ourselves Depression going to Recession. We got ourselves Garabera and Holy IRL versus Bounty, collecting them bounties as a Volpera looking like a Robin Hood. We got Locust here as well, another Volpera with a big old helm. Lucron in the back. We got ourselves Math in here and Print Warlock printing those Chaos Bolts back to back versus Depression, slamming him with a big old Chaos Bolt with an Infernal right after. Gonna be trinket for Depression with the Sun onto Print. Needs to lock down those Chaos Bolts ASAP. That Death Call is gonna say otherwise, and Print Warlock is gonna be able to get quite a bit of chains to see another Chaos Bolt almost eliminating Depression. Oh my goodness. Fear to follow, does land the Fear Chaos Bolt right after, doesn't it gonna be enough? Barely enough. Now the Chaos Bolt to follow. Oh no, Depression kicked the wrong cast, and the Chaos Bolt came for free. I think we've solved all the anxiety high school kids have, boys. You got Depression? Just play some Destro Warlock. Just Chaos Bolt it, dude. You'll be fine. Just Chaos Bolt around, you'll be okay. You'll be feeling good, man. You'll be feeling good, back on your feet, you know, back to living your life. For real, though, Depression is not something to joke about, but I just thought it was funny. Gonna be a stun by Boom. You're actually gonna get interrupted on a Demon Bolt. Actually unable to do a lot of casts, and that's gonna be a random proc for a Tyrant as Print Warlock is dominating this arena right now, banishing that random proc Tyrant just to diminish any value of the burst. And Boomstar is gonna get hit with the Fear. Boomstar's getting CC'd like crazy here by Print. What? Print is insane. He's gonna sneak in a Chaos Bolt, almost sneaking in. Boomstar does go for Reflect. He juked out the Reflect. That's gonna be freebie Chaos Bolt onto Boom. Oh my goodness. Boom is again getting interrupted on Shadow here, boys. What is going? Is somebody playing Boom's account? I feel like Boom is actually getting so much CC back to back. Unless he's just having a really rough start. Random Tyrant does get summoned. Short Fear onto Boom. Trinkets out of it with a Horror Effect falling up onto Print. That's going to be a real Tyrant. And Print is already out of the dude. He took the Death Coil, the run the Death Coil gave him, and bailed the hell out of the Death Coil onto Boom. Try to get an Immolate on him. Not going to happen. Banish onto the Tyrant. No, not going to happen either. Boomstar does get to lock him out. It's going to be a random Twisted Appendage dropping for Print Warlock, though. Attacking Boomstar as soon as it hits him. Oh. Boom playing that Nether Portal, summoning a barrage of pets right now, isn't he? Just needs to get as many summons as possible, man. Needs to get as many Hand of Gul'dans as possible to get a variety of different pets. It's going to be one Hand of Gul'dan. Is he too far from Nether Portal to actually summon anything? I think he might be too far. I don't... What is pets looking like? Any pets? Anything special? He does have some Demon Doggers. No, he does have some interesting Demon Dogs. That's actually a lot of pets attacking Print Warlock. Not looking all that good anymore, Print. Oh my goodness, Boom just turning around on you. Those pets getting kind extra auto attacks. They're basically like an army of the undead by the Unholy Death Knight. It's going to be even more pets for Boom. So it's getting more imps up and running. And Print Warlock is now the one eating CC chain after CC chain. Looking to drain life off of the pets. That Mortal Strike from the Felguard, though, is just not making me feel good at all. Print dropping down the Infernal, trying to see if he can turn the damage back to Boomstar. Maybe he might be able to commit a lot. Shadow Fear to follow, get interrupted. Chaos Bolt is going to be free, but no, Boomstar taking it out. Had to reflect in the back pocket, so Boomstar gave Print Warlock that false sense of accomplishment, like, oh, I'm dominating this guy. And as soon as Boomstar got himself a massive Tyrant, another portal, got a bunch of pets, all the auto attacks in the world rolling. He's in a good spot. Who's up next? It looks like it's going to be Locust trying out as that Arms Warrior of Volpera. We're going to see how well he can play, man. Arms Warriors have an insanely tough time in duels. They don't have any healing whatsoever. Unless you go for like a couple talents, but... Ah, man, it's a hard choice. It's a really hard choice. They do have a lot of sustained damage. And bleeds. But like, that still is... I don't know, dude. That still is not... It's so tough. It's actually going to be tough. And it's Boomstar too. It's going to be CC for ages. Big leap. Trying to see if he can catch up to Boomstar if he's able to. I'm sprinting at him. That's going to be War Banner up and running a little bit early in case Boomstar does go for an ECC. That's actually War Banner does not live long enough as Boomstar does actually peel away from Locust instead. And now he has to deal with a pet. He actually cannot really heal from the pet. Might be able to kill the demon. He might be able to kill the demon. I feel like if anything, maybe you have a healer trinket or something. maybe one, maybe a tank trinket or two. It's going to be Boomstar resummoning the pet. Fear on all the pets as Locust does get stunned. Trinket coming out for Boomstar just so you can get all the damage out as needed. Another stun to Locust. It's going to be full Tyrant up and running. Does not have the fear to deal with the Tyrant anymore. That's going to be Trinket Tyrant slapping him around. Locust popping in the commanding shout to try to increase his own max health for a little bit. Is going to use some sort of a heal. I guess the Lucran Warlock Hellstone to which does heal for more, I believe, because of the Tyrant. It's going to be Boomstar catching that Invis Trinket with the Gladiator's Nether Portal thing. And that's going to be Locust bailing out. I believe Locust is the one that with the Purification Protocol try to drop it down on top of Boom. Locust is somehow still alive in the Zul. The fact that he was alive for more than, what, a minute? I guess Boom is incredible. I mean, he's dropping down in health little by little. Is really not looking good for him. Might be able to kill some of these imps. The imps, you really should be killing the imps. Maybe you might be able to get that victory rush off of the imps. Stun into Locust as he tries to get a charge onto Boom. Is Boom going to be able to set anything up right now? Try to get another portal rolling. Death Cult to follow. Does throw down a Ravager on top of Boom. Does not do a lot of damage. It's going to be Tyrant spawning randomly for Boom. As Locust having to go for full defensive with a die by the sword right now. Does drop down War Banner in case there's going to be more CC out of Boom. So Boom does not go for any steal sword. Actually just goes to kill the banner. Doesn't want to get interrupted right now though. It's going to be Fear onto Locust. Does get interrupted on that. Still going to be able to get himself handle cooldowns. Pets are actually just surrounding him all over the place. Does drop down Purification Protocol. If only that thing could actually do any decent damage. Summon Tyrant coming out. Does not get interrupted. Double Tyrant onto Locust right now, and I think Boom has it. At least they tried his best, but double Tyrant proc for Boom? What was that, dude? Random Tyrant spawn as he's summoning a real Tyrant. That's just dirty. That is actually dirty, but I like his playstyle, dude. He's not going for the big sacrificing pets playstyle. He'd rather just letting those pets be there. Look at that army of imps, dude. You never see this in PvP, dude. His little toy soldiers, dude. I love the way they walk. I wish that was the actual playstyle for Warlocks, dude. Because right now, for Warlocks, that is actually not the playstyle. The playstyle right now is to take some of those imps, sacrifice those imps to the big fatty Tyrant, let the Tyrant slap the enemy around. But that thing in duels at least can be just dodged, LOS, CC'd, and that goes all your damage. So Boom is playing a different playstyle with another portal. Tyrant gets to empower the pets that are active, but he doesn't get to consume them. So even if you stop the Tyrant from attacking, the pets are still doing damage. They all do 15% more damage. And Lucran, are we going to see a different playstyle with Lucran? He is running the Twisted Appendage here, though. Lucran might be playing the Sacrifice playstyle here. That's going to be Destro versus Destro. Oh, Demonology versus Demonology. We see too many Destros in here anyway. But Lucran is going to peel back a little bit, sending the pet behind the pillar. Is going to get those handle cooldowns, pulling his own pet back. That's going to be Twisted Appendage. Boom just might have to resummon a whole new Felguard. And that's going to be random Tyrant proc for Boom. But it's going to be banished onto the Felguard. So Boom, is he going to go for a resummon? Tyrant coming out for Lucran. I don't know if that Tyrant... Looks like that Tyrant does not... or he does consume the pets most likely. He does consume imps most likely. But that Tyrant did not do any damage whatsoever to Boom. He is standing out there. He knows where Boom is at. He's trying to walk over there. But he just stops himself halfway through. It's like, why is he stopping? Why? The Tyrant should look in the mirror and be like, why am I stopping? Why am I stopping? Nobody else stops. Why am I stopping? That's going to be a Felguard coming out, a random or a proc or Grimoire Felguard onto Boom. So trying to get the CC chain. You're going to be stunned to Lucran. Following up with another stun. It's going to be a hand to go down on a Boom. Why is Reflect rolling? But Lucran does not have a Tyrant to combo off of this. Does get interrupted onto Boomstar though. So at least there's that. Lucran did have to trinket for it, so Lucran no longer with a trinket. Boomstar does have a trinket if things go bad. Handle cooldowns again and almost exchange, but Boomstar locking down Lucran, not letting him get the imps up and running. Controlling the amount of imps he is getting is the best he can do at the time right now. Shadowbolt is going to be there for free for Boom. It looks like Lucran and Boom are just peeling back, and for the most part they're just looking to get themselves the pet armies up and running, drain life to recover a little bit of health. Boomstar needs to get himself the big nether portal, so he needs to get line of sight on Lucran for a good chunk of while and get a couple of those handle downs. Looks like Lucran is actually going to make a ballsy play here and port straight to Boomstar. Does go for a reflect and is going to be able to lock down the Tyrant. The pets are doing a lot of damage, though, as Boomstar's playstyle is not really all Tyrant heavy, but rather pet heavy. Trying to summon as many handle downs to summon even more pets while Tyrant is up in front of the battle. Is going to be buffing up all the pets that are available. It's a lot of auto attacks that Lucran has to deal with. The pets don't really do a lot of damage, but that is a lot of auto attacks regardless. Lucran is super low. Does get a Maledict rolling into Boomstar, but Boom's health is doing just fine. A random Tyrant summoning for Boomstar, so that's going to extend and all his other nether portal pets for just a few more seconds. Fear onto Lucron. Wall available for Lucron right now. Does get a short stun onto Boom, but it's more defensive stun rather than CC chain. Stun onto Lucron is going to be short as well. And Lucron right now going for the batter. So far, it's a bit of a stalemate between the two Warlocks. Lucron did deny a tyrant damage out of Boomstar, but he still got a lot of pets up and running. And Lucron did recover quite a bit of health after the whole nether portal fiasco. But he's still not in a favorable position. It's going to be random tyrant proc for Boomstar right now. That's a lot of imps attacking Lucron. They really are starting to stack up and damage quite a bit. Mystic Cast coming out for Boomstar right after. Fear coming in for Lucron. Trying to drain life the pets as best possible, letting the tyrant run in fear. Boomstar is right now, I would say, at a much advantageous position. Lucron does have a trinket back up, so next CC chain he can trinket out at least one CC. He does reflect 2, so does Boomstar. Stun onto Lucron, trinkets out of it. Stun short onto Boomstar, trying to get a tyrant up and running, but no! The demons for Boomstar, the demons, they did quite a bit of work all on their own. And that Twisted Appendage was up for Lucron, but it didn't really latch on to Boom as much as he wanted. That was just very, very unfortunate. Bounty is up next. Bounty from Dentarg. Dentarg? Yeah? Is that the server name? Gonna go for a vendetta immediately? Is that what's going on? He's actually going for the big vendetta in the opener. Boom! You better see this man right now. Bounty getting hit with a stun. Is he gonna trick it out of it? Hand Gul'dans coming out for free for Boom. So random tyrant proc to follow. It's gonna be even more Hand Gul'dans after a full death go. Bounty still wants to stay on top of Boom. So he does go for a port right now with a drain left to follow. Bounty needs to decide whether he wants to pop a defensive here or not. He's just getting attacked by all those pets. The random tyrant procs for Boom are good. That's gonna be also a lot of imps attacking right now. Does go for Cloak of Shadows. Blind onto the Felguard. Looking to re-engage with Boom. So right now, maybe it has a stun available. Going to be short stun by Boomstar. Actually, a full stun by Boomstar out of the Felguard. Maybe second Felguard stun right after, as he does have a full tyrant in play right now. No stun yet. Bounty does get a stun onto Boomstar, but Bounty is the one dropping down little by little. The pets are really doing quite a number of work by Boom onto the Rogue. I was unfortunate. That was the big unfortunate. The big unfortunate. I feel like the way he messed up is blinding the Felguard, but also he didn't trick anything in the beginning because you really don't want to, but it just puts you in such a hard, tough situation. And for whatever reason, it feels like Boomstar's pets are doing a lot more damage. I feel like last time we watched Boomstar play this build with another portal, he was doing a lot of bursts every time he had another portal and every time he had a full tyrant. But I guess the random procs of tyrants is supplementing a lot of it instead of going for Breath of a Dying, yeah? Math is going to be up next, looking pretty corrupted as a Demon Hunter. Hopefully he doesn't really put himself into an unwinnable position with any of those corruption procs, the negative corruptions, like Grand Delusions and whatnot. Boomstar is going to be there out in the open with the pet, just chilling, kind of waiting for the guy to make the first move. Actually going to engage instead. 12 minutes and 45% dampening. Not a lot of healing available for either one of these guys. Fell Barrage coming out on all those imps. What are you doing? Killing the imps. Another portal coming out for Boom. Is he going to stay in there? Is going to go for Tyrant right now against Mathis. Is going to go for Reflected Mathis. Reflecting the damage back into himself. Boomstar able to get himself full pet army rolling. I think Mathis was... I don't know what Mathis was trying to do, but that didn't work, whatever it was. Boomstar goes for a big old 1v5. I thought every one of those was actually really, really good. Very, very close. I don't know what happened with Mathis. Mathis just flew up in the air, barraged him, and was just like, wait, what? By the time I figured out what's going on, it was over. Rest in peace, Math.